Ho, ho, ho. Well, today is definitely going to be an interesting day. Because I am doing something that I thought I would never do for the channel in any sort of regard. And that's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, please show. There we go. It just took a second. Yeah, I figured today would be a good time to just take a little bit of a break from LoreRim, since both the RP is in a good spot, and we kind of have a... Sorry, my dogs really want to play right now. I know, boy. We took him to the groomers yesterday, and he is very smooth. He's a smooth boy. He's still a fluffer. But I really just wanted to do a variety stream today. Just take a little break from LoreRim, since we've been doing a lot of that. And of course, that's the main thing for the channel, is Skyrim, LoreRim. But given the last stream, there's still a bit of indecision on if we should go with Arender or go with our new character, Ralph, which I'll probably, for the next stream, play as Ralph. Link, settle. Good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. He was getting very bitey there for a second. But I've been getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! In my old time. I love this card game to death. And I just really wanted to play, at least do one thing on stream with Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember back when I was doing a little series on Hogwarts Legacy. And I said I would never bring Yu-Gi-Oh! To the channel unless it's for one stream. Well, today is that stream. But yeah, just wanted to take a break from LoreRim for the day, since both the roleplay is in a good spot, and there's a little bit of indecision between what character we should play for the streams. And I just really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, I love this card game to death. Love it to death. And I've been exploring. When I last played Master Duel, I ran Sword Soul. Love this deck to death. Absolutely love it. I was often conservative with Baron, though. Most broken card there can be. Baron to 4. And for all those that do not know Yu-Gi-Oh!, let me give you a little bit of a crash course. So with Yu-Gi-Oh!, you get, on every turn, you can summon one monster normally, but then there's the mechanic called Special Summon, which you can do an infinite amount of times. Baron to Floor falls under that Special Summon. And what this card does is essentially an Omni Negate. Once per turn, you can target one card in the field, destroy it. Okay, that's a pretty good effect. It gets better. Once, while face up on the field, when a card or effect is activated, not a specific type of card, just any card, any effect, quick effect, meaning you can immediately activate this effect afterwards, you can negate the activation of that card and destroy it. And then, once per turn during the standby phase, which is between the draw and the main phase, you can target one level 9 or lower monster in your graveyard, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon that monster. I never used that last effect on Baron, but those first two alone breaks boards. And I do kind of realize a lot of you may not know a thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's okay. I'm here to teach you a little bit. I'm mainly just here to play this. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. I know if you've never heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! or never experienced Yu-Gi-Oh, I can guarantee you have at least heard about the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which, I will not lie, is my favorite monster. Obviously, I like dragons. My channel's named Type 1 Dragon. My logo, looking back on it, looks a little bit like the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Coincidence? Yes. Pure coincidence. I was in a deep Skyrim phase when I created the channel. I was not touching Yu-Gi-Oh at all. But the Blue Eyes White Dragon is a 25-year-old card, and it's keeping up with the meta. And recently, we got this card. This single card makes Blue Eyes White Dragon competitive. And you'll see in a minute how broken some cards can be. But yeah, I just really want to hop on stream today, play a few games of Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll probably then end up switching to Crusader Kings 3. But, in the meantime, let's just have some fun. So, I'm currently running this version of the Blue Eyes deck, which you see. But I'm also experimenting with this deck, which is Blue Eyes White Dragon combined with Buster Blader, another card that I absolutely love as a kid. Because it's just a warrior that gains attack for each dragon your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. When going up against other dragon decks, Buster Blader just slaps. But there's one card within this particular archetype that makes any card a dragon. And that's Buster Dragon. All monsters your opponent controls become dragons. And for some decks, that is critical. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! You have multiple types of monsters. You have dragons, spellcasters, warriors, fiends. Illusion is a type. Cyvers is a type. And a lot of decks, mainly off the top of my head, Cyber's decks, rely on you having a certain type of monster already on the field to activate their effects. So this card changes all opponent's cards into dragon types. And then once per turn... Oh, he found the squeaker. And then once per turn, if you do not control a Buster Blader, which is either this monster or this monster, because this card becomes Buster Blader while on the field of the graveyard, you can special summon or you target one Buster Blader in your graveyard, special summon it. So if you have this guy in the graveyard, this card summons it, and you often get him on the field and then synchro summon with Buster Whelp to form this card. So it pretty much is a one card that takes two cards but restores one. And then once per turn, quick effect on your opponent's turn, you can target one Buster Blader monster you control, equivalent with one Destruction Sword monster from your grave, which would either be Buster Whelp of Destruction, a Robot Buster Destruction Sword, or another card that I currently do not have. Which is why I'm just experimenting with this deck at the moment, figuring out the ratios. But today, we're playing my current Blue Eyes deck, which I'm running 2 Dragon Shrine, which is an interesting card. Send one dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster is in your graveyard, is a normal dragon monster, you can send another dragon from your deck to the grave. So, essentially, this deck relies having Blue Eyes in the grave as quickly as possible. This card's kind of like another linchpin of the deck, because it places this card onto the field through its effect. And then through this card's effect, you can special summon a Blue Eyes from the grave. So Dragon Shrine is like a starter in the deck. I would activate Dragon Shrine, send Blue Eyes, and then also send Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, where other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That's pretty cool. You can only use each of the following effects of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon once per turn. It can only activate them while Blue Eyes White Dragon is in your field or graveyard. If a card or cards on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, if it was there when the card was destroyed, or hand, even if not. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles, you can target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. That's a pretty good effect that disrupts the opponent's plays. But the card that we need to really secure our victory is Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. And I love this card, because it's a fusion monster. And can either be fusion summoned through a fusion spell card, such as Ultimate Fusion here, or if we have a Blue Eyes White Dragon equipped with a fusion monster. So if we get that through this card, which discards one card, adds one Light Tuner, and one spell card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the hand, except another copy of this card. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, equip one Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to it as an equip spell. So we would equip a Blue Eyes White Dragon with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to then fusion summon Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. And then Neo's effect, if it's in the graveyard, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Blue Eyes monster you control, quick effect, banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation, and then destroy that card. So there's a lot of disruption that this deck can do, and what this Blue Eyes deck thrives on is the grind game. You want to whittle down your opponent's resources and go for a long duel. But let's get into it. Enough talking, let's get into it. Okay, so we are most likely dealing with Sky Strikers here. And we are going to go first. Going second would probably be alright. Oh, okay. So, they're running a 40 card deck with a 15 card extra. If I were to activate Sage, when this card is normal summon, add one Light Tuner from your deck to the hand. I'm going to activate Sage's effect upon summon. Okay, do they have Ash Blossom? Okay, they did not have... They thought there. So that tells me they may have Ash Blossom. I'm going to go ahead and activate Dragon Shrine. This will tell me if they definitely have Ash. Alright, so I'm going to send Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then also send Tyrant Dragon. No, Jet Dragon. I'm then going to special summon by Link Summoning for Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon's initial effect activates, adding Mausoleum to the hand. There's the Effect Veiler. So they didn't have Ash, they had Effect Veiler. Okay. So that negates Spirit's effect. But I can still activate Maiden. Place. Okay, so they don't have any more disruption. That's actually good. Activates True Light, special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. They could have Nibiru. Activate Maiden's effect to special summon herself. So Nibiru, if I were to special summon or normal summon 5 times, they can destroy my field. So Sage was 1. Spirit was 2. Blue Eyes was 4. So yeah, they don't have it. That's actually good for me. So I'm going to Synchro Summon, use a Maiden and Blue Eyes, into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Your effects are still negated. I'm not going to activate Roar. I'm going to end my turn here because I don't want to use too many of my resources. But I still don't know what exactly they're playing. Fiendsmith, that's... Oh, we're playing against Snake Eyes. I'm going to activate my own effect failure here. I don't know if that was a necessary good play, but I'll chain True Light to get a spell. No, I won't get a spell. So I won't be able to activate the turn. But I think that'll still be better. If I could get another Blue Eyes in the grave, I can bounce 2 of their cards. No, I can just destroy. So there's Snake Eye Ash. They're going to add 1 fire monster from their deck to the hand. I never played against Snake Eyes before, so I don't know what to be expecting here. Because I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! During the time where Snake Eyes was going big. So they're going to special summon that card. And this is where I wish I had my Ash Blossom. I mean, I really can't do anything until they potentially activate Graveyard Effect. I think I need to activate Spirit Dragon's effect to get my ultimate onto the field. Because no, I can't. I'm gonna go ahead and chain my Spirit Dragon and bring forth my ultimate. So what this card does is essentially an Omni Negate. Because when a card effect is activated on the field, quick effect negate the activation, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack. I'm gonna go ahead and negate that. Do you have any more gas? Because you can't get over my spirit dragon, you can only take care of my spirit with blue eyes. They're thinking. Okay. Link summon into IP Masquerena. Then your opponent's face can... So essentially they can link summon on my turn using IP. Link summoning again? Oh. So then IP's effect activates, making this card immune to destruction. I still think they can't get over my spirit dragon. Good boy. Why would you get rid of a card that's... Okay? Now I see what you're doing. And then this effect can activate once I special summon. Yeah, activates Jet Dragon. And because I have a blue eyes, since it was your turn, you can't activate that card. So, if this card is link summon using summon. Okay, then if a face-up fire monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect while this is in your grave. Go ahead and activate Match C. Destroy that card. I'm going to not use that yet. I want to see if I can trigger their Promethean Princess's effect before I try to fuse. I'm getting this out. I'm getting my Chaos Max Dragon out, which is insane. And you also protect. You can only destroy my Jet Dragon. I will chain Ultimate Fusion here. To special summon my Tyrants by using my Blue Eyes and my Spirit of Blue Eyes. I'll get my other Blue Eyes out. That's okay. I'll get my Azure Eyes out. Now all my dragons are protected for the time being. I really need my mausoleum. I could summon you once per your opponent's turn if this card's on the extra monster zone. Yeah, I need to do this. And I'll use my Azure because my dragons are already protected. And then my turn there. Good boy. My dog's being very sweet. Let's get our Blue Eyes on the field. I probably should have kept that on the graveyard so that way I could get my Jet Dragon. Okay, that's fine. I really didn't need that. But it denied your Promethean princesses being resummoned. See, this is what I'm talking about, the grind game. Because I still have more resources to draw on. They're getting very low. So what do you do? Boy. Going back to Salmon Great? No? Do you have another play? Okay, are you gonna link someone again? And there's the Requiem. And there's the Flame Bird's dragon. I'm gonna go straight to my battle phase. I'm not going to activate Jet Dragon's effect. Yeah, like that's really going to do anything for you, bud. Blue Eyes, first stream of destruction. That was a good game. That was very much a good game. And that also goes to show you that with the right setup, even a deck that was tier 0 all of last year can still be taken down. That was very much a good game. And that shows why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. When it's good, when it's a good back and forth duel like that's when the game is really, really special. Also, for all those that do play Yu-Gi-Oh!, they add support for Red Eyes, which is awesome. Love Red Eyes Black Dragon. And these Dominus Purge and this Dominus Purge card, pretty good. Pretty good. I can't believe they're just now adding Tour Guy of the Underworld, which I pulled. There's also the Clear Phantoms monsters, which is a GX archetype. It's a pretty interesting set list, I will say that. Let's see, we got 3 more wins till we're gold 3. I think after that, if I can get 3 more wins, after that I'll switch over to CK3. And this is going to be a hard duel already, because this guy's about to be ranked. Okay, they may actually be playing Sky Strikers. But they're running a 42 card deck like me. Start by normal summoning Sage, activate Sage effect to add Maiden to hand. Activate Maiden's effect, sending her to the grave, then placing True Light. Special summon Spirit Dragon. They got no... Their connection is already bad, they may just quit. Activate Spirit Dragon's effect, add Mausoleum to hand. Activate Mausoleum by placing it. Now I can normal summon again, as long as it's a Light Tuner, which I do have a Light Tuner. But I'm going to activate Dragon Shrine to get my Blue Eyes in the grave, then my Jet Dragon in the grave. Then I can tribute Spirit, and there we go. But I do wonder if that was a mirror match. I'll still count that as a win towards switching games, but eh. What am I looking at here? So 2 effect failures, 2 draw and lock boards. They didn't get Max C? Okay, for all those that only played the TCG, Max C is a card that has been banned since its inception. Because it's basically Pot of Greed. And if you don't know what Pot of Greed is, Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 cards. That's it. Max C, it's a hand trap that, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard this turn. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, draw 1 card. And for the longest time, Max C was at 3 in Master Duel. It's banned in the TCG, it's unlimited in the OCG, which is the Japanese version of the card game. And it's currently semi-limited in Master Duel. And it's basically Pot of Greed. You may have, if you've ever looked into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you may have heard the Master Duel tax, which is essentially playing Maxi in every copy of your deck. I don't play Maxi. I don't like using Maxi, even though it's broken and very helpful card. I don't like using it. Because I want to build my decks so that way I can take them to my locals and actually play them. I'm using Master Duel as like my playtest ground, where I could take my deck down to my locals and actually use the cards I have in Master Duel that I've spent time learning and take that knowledge over to my locals. That's how I view Master Duel. And so Max C, oh man, it's busted. It's just busted. Even if it was limited to 1 to TCG, it would still be seen play in every single deck. But yeah, this person was definitely using Sky Strikers because their whole stitch is they use their main monsters all come from their extra deck. And a lot of their cards have the stipulation of if you control no monsters in your main monster zone. That's why you see a deck like this, which is primarily just hand traps, hand traps, hand traps, maybe 3 monsters, and they did bunch of spell and trap cards. Although, I don't see why they were playing with a 42 card deck. I'd play with a 42 card deck because I use Blue Eyes. And Blue Eyes is a brick card. By having more cards in my deck, that lowers the odds of me drawing Blue Eyes in my opening hand. Although I've drew Max Dragon twice now. But for this, it's like, you would have been better off using a standard 42 card deck, which is the least amount of cards you can have in your deck. The most you can have is 60. Probably end up going second again. Well, we went first, so we'll probably go second this time. Yep. So the question is, are they using Sky Strikers or do they just like the motif? They're playing a 41 card deck. Okay. Did they just have bricks? Start by summoning Sage. Activate Sage's effect to add Maiden to hand. Activate Maiden's effect, sending it to the grave. Then placing 1 True Light onto the field. Link summon Sage to Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon's initial effect activates, adding Mausoleum to hand. Special summon, activate Mausoleum. And now I'm going to activate Dragon Shrine to send 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon to the grave. And then my Blue Eyes Dread Dragon to the grave. I can't activate you because I do not control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but activate Spare Dragon's effect. Special summoning my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Activate Main's effect. Special summon her. That was my 5th summon, so they do not have Nibiru. I'm going to activate Kaiser Seahorse's effect. Since I control Blue Eyes White Dragon, I can special summon it. Now I'm going to link Synchro Summon using my Maiden and Blue Eyes to form my Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. I could activate his effect to get you to become a level 3, but I don't. I can actually make my Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. No, I need one more tuner. I'm going to end my turn by setting Majesty of the Blue Eyes. I'm keeping Infinite just in case. I'm going to end my turn by placing Majesty. Which, since I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the graveyard, I can at least destroy one card. Twin Twisters. Well, there's no sense, and True Light will destroy both. So I might as well activate Majesty here. And I'm also going to chain Spirit Dragon. So that way when Blue Eyes Ultimate gets destroyed. Oh! Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I will go ahead and activate True Light's effect to get my wishes on the field. Then, since True Light's in the grave, its effect activates. I'm not going to activate Jet Dragon there. But I will activate Kaiser Seahorse. And now I activate Jet Dragon. That Jet Dragon summons itself, because cards were destroyed. Now with Kaiser Seahorse, I can send Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon to the grave. And as soon... Okay. And as soon as I can get my White Stone Ancients into the grave... Oh, they're playing... Okay. Okay, we might have ourselves a duel. Okay. We might have ourselves an OTK. This may be a problem. Yep. So, what we're seeing here is the Numeron cards. And the only time that these cards are actually good is if you're going for an OTK strategy. And that's what we're about to see here. I'm sorry, what now? You... You had your OTK because these cards cannot be destroyed by battle. And their attack is doubled. You could have won the game. I am confused. What is your strategy? Pot of Avarice? I'm very confused. Gold sarcophagus? You're banishing another Numeron network? Why? You already have one on the field. I'm so confused. And there's my Whitestone Legends. Okay. I'm going to activate Wishes for Blue Eyes. I will discard my White Stone. And I will add my Blue Eyes Fusion and my Maiden. I'm not going to activate either of those effects. I'm going to activate Maiden's effect, send it to the grave, to then place one True Light onto the field. I'm then going to activate my Ultimate Fusion to Fusion Summon my Tyrant Dragon using the Blue Eyes that is in my graveyard and my Kaiser. Return both those to the deck. Now I got my Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I'm then going to enter my battle phase, attack with Jet Dragon, and attack with Tyrant Dragon. Okay. So, end of turn. I will set infinite permanents and then go to my end phase. Oh, I can't activate Abyss Dragon's effect now because I don't have a Blue Eyes in the grave. I will activate White Stone. Special summon Blue Eyes. I need to send my... That's right, I need to also send my Abyss Dragon to the deck. Hey, boy. But I can Ritual Summon. Let's go match the Blue Eyes. I will Ritual Summon instead. Settle down, boy. Settle. Using my Blue Eyes White Dragon, so that way Jet Dragon's effect is alive again. For Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Settle. Now, since I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon back in the deck, because and if he tries the Numeron strategy again, I can just activate Infinite Impermanence, and that will stop it. Because all 4 of them have to have their effects alive for that strategy to work. Link! Better, boy. You got yourself caught. Alright. Did you hurt your paw? My dog got caught up in the chair. Sorry, boy. I'll activate True Light's effect here to get a card. And I will go ahead and get my Roar Blue Eyes. That way I could get another Blue Eyes onto the field next turn. Good boy. Wait for the battle phase. Or activate it. It's there. We'll special summon. You know what? Another Blue Eyes. That may have been dumb because of Jet Dragon. Okay, maybe I may have messed up. Yeah, they got game. They got game. See, if they had done this on their 3rd turn, they would have won. Simple as. Yeah, that's game. But man. Oh, I'm going to take a moment and go use the bathroom real quick. When I get back, even though I just did 2 duels, I might just switch over to CK3. Oh. First, something's happening off screen. Just login bonus, that's all. So I will be back, and we may switch games. Alright, I'm back. Do I want to switch over to CK3? Or do I want to do some Baldur's Gate? Or should I go and take some chores? I am getting a little. You know what? I think I really do want to get the 2 more wins. So we'll go at least try that. Try and get 2 more wins. Alright, we very much may see a mirror match here. Going second, okay. Whoa. This is one dual field. Alright, they're running a 4-card deck. I do have Ash, and I do have Nibiru. So with Nibiru, during the main phase, if your opponent normals or special summons 5 or more monsters this turn, quick effect, tribute all of them, and then spawn a token. During the main phase, add 1 card. Oh, we're playing against Shining Sarcophagus. You know what? I'm going to Ash that. Oh, I never played against Shining Sarcophagus, so this is going to be fun. I don't know if that was the correct card to Ash, though. Okay, maybe that was the correct card to Ash. And I drew my second Ash Blossom. Okay. So I'm going to start off by activating Dragon Shrine to try and bait their own Ash. Okay, they're allowing it. Send Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then send Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. I will normal summon the Lightstone of Legend. I'll use that to get my spirit. Okay, they have Max C, but I have a second Ash. I'm going to Link Summon my Spirit with Blue Eyes. Activate its effect to add Mausoleum to the hand. Do you have an Ash Blossom? Infinite Imperm. Okay. So that's a little bit of a damper. But what I can do, activate Spirit's effect, bouncing my spirits, and then special summoning my Abyss Dragon. Activate its effect to add both Chaos Form, and then at the end of the turn, add Chaos Max. I need that Blue Eyes in the grave for now. So I will... Oh, I should have went to battle phase. That was a misplay on me. I will add Chaos Max. I will then activate the White Stone, special summon Blue Eyes from the deck. But I just misplayed there myself. Monster Reborn. Are you going to take my Blue Eyes? You're taking my Jet Dragon? Okay. Okay. You can't activate its effects, though. Archfiend's Advent. Okay. Is this guy going to kill me? This is a deck that I do want to play, Shining Sarcophagus. Because it's based on the cards that Yugi used during his final duel with the Pharaoh. I would imagine that he's going to take out my Blue Eyes White Dragon with my Jet Dragon. Then 3k with the Abyss. 20... I think this is game. Yeah, that's game. GG. I was not expecting the Monster Reborn. Now I gotta take a look at this deck. See, I'm just going into my... This is a Dark Magician deck I was experimenting with. Never quite finished it. I do want to come back to it though. If I can spell. I do have that card, which I could use. Alright, so this is all the Shining Sarcophagus cards. So you're the only you are. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. This card becomes Dark Magician while on the field. You can only use each of the following effects of Dark Magician. Once per turn, if Shining Sarcophagus is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed by a card effect and a level 5 or higher monster is on the field, you can special summon this card. Then, set one spell trap from the... Okay, that's a pretty cool effect. I can see how that could be used well with Dark Magician. Silent Swordsman 0. Once per turn, during the standby phase, increases card's level by 1. While this card's level is higher than its original, it gains attack equal to the difference times 500. When your opponent activates a card effect, a card or card effect that targets Shining Sarcophagus or a monster that mentions it, that you control, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, this card's... Okay, that's a pretty cool effect. And then I imagine Silent Magician is the same. Okay. Okay, that's actually really cool. Okay, I may actually have to build an IRL deck around this archetype, because this is pretty cool. This card, though, while you control Shining Sarcophagus, you can normal summon this card without tributing. That's pretty good. Other monsters you control gain 500 attack. That's pretty good. During your turn only. Okay. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase. But that monster cannot attack unless you control Shining Sarcophagus when this effect was activated. You can only use this effect of Archfiend's Advent once per turn. And then, of course, Shining Sarcophagus itself cannot be destroyed by monster effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Shining Sarcophagus once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one card that mentions Shining Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand, except Shining Sarcophagus. If your opponent special summons a monster from the graveyard, except during the damage step, You can discard one spell, then target one of those monsters, send it to the graveyard. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. That sounds like a grand old time, to be honest. I think it was meta for a while, too. Alright, we're going first. After this duel, I need to let my dog back inside. Okay, not bad hand. I can work with this. I'll start by summoning Sage. Sage's effect activates, allowing me to add Maiden to the hand. Activate Maiden's effect, send it to the grave, then add True Light. We'll place True Light. Link Sage for Spirit. Spirit's effect activate, allowing me to add one Mausoleum to the hand. Mausoleum's effect. Then I'm going to activate Spirit's effect, sending it to the grave. Special summon Abyss. Activate Director D. Send it to the grave. Special summon. So I'm not getting my Chaos Max off play. Oh, I am. Because I have a Blue Eyes in. So I have my Chaos Max, but I need the Ritual spell. Are we playing against Winged Dragon Raw? Okay, I'm allowing it. I am allowing this. Okay, this is Seto Kaiba versus Merrick Ishtar. Let's go. I could get my Chaos Max. Activate True Light. I will then set my wishes. All right. So this is a raw horse deck? So I know they have the Winged Dragon Raw in hand. They also have... I'll wait until you potentially activate your effect. They would need one more monster to get raw. I think I can use Effect Favor on Raw. So what card did they send? So they're using Ancient Chance. You can banish this card from your graveyard if you tribute summon the Winged Dragon Raw this turn. Its original attack and defense becomes... Let's see what happens. I'm amazed I wasn't able to call by it. Oh. They're going to use one of my monsters. That's a problem. Oh, they're using all my monsters. I'm just gonna go ahead and negate Raw's effects. Which sounds so wrong. The Winged Dragon of Raw, the ultimate god card, negates its effects. Konami, why didn't you make these cards better? Slifer is good. Obelisk is good. Raw, it needs so much love. Hey, boy. Yep. Okay, Kaiser Seahorse. Activate Wishes for blue. What's the matter, boy? Go discard Kaiser Seahorse from hand. I am then going to add Ultimate Fusion and Maiden. Going to activate True Light. To get my Chaos form. I'm then going to activate Ultimate Fusion. That's fine. Because I'm summoning using you and you, my Tyrant, who should be unaffected by your trap cards. I'm going to hold on to both of those. I'm going to attempt to end the battle phase. Alright. I will now set my Call by the Grave and end my turn. Then on the next turn, I will special summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon that I have in the graveyard to then get my Chaos Max. No, I don't have a Blue Eyes in the grave anymore. I need to send you. I need to activate Mausoleum's effect. I will go ahead and activate your effect. To get my Majesty with Blue Eyes. No, my Roar of the Blue Eyes. I don't need Majesty because I don't have any Blue Eyes in the grave. But getting Roar allows me to special summon Blue Eyes on my next turn. Activate Chaos Form, send that Blue Eyes to the grave. Get my Chaos Max Dragon. That'll be game. Or they do that. Nope. It's game. It's game. You just put a 0 attack, 0 defense raw in defense mode. I have Chaos Max in hand. You know this. You know that I have Chaos Max Dragon in hand because I activate Spirits. I activate Abyss Dragon. You know I have Chaos Max in hand, and I have everything I need to get Chaos on the field next turn. You better destroy the right card. You better destroy the right card. You either need to... You chose the wrong card! You chose the wrong card! That is fine. That is fine. You chose the wrong card. I will be left with 1,500. Activate Roar. Roar allows me to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon into defense. Maiden's effect activates in the grave. Allow me to summon it. I'm going to activate my Maiden White. To get my True Light onto the field. I'm then going to activate my Chaos Form. To Ritual Summon my Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I'm then going to activate my Mausoleum White, targeting my Blue Eyes Max Dragon, sending another Blue Eyes from the deck to the grave. I'm then going to activate True Light, to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. If this is Nibiru, I'm going into my battle phase. Wait, could I not use my, What are the odds that you play more than one Raw? And I'll end my turn there. Since I got my Neo, when a card or effect that targets a Blue Eyes monster I control, quick effect, banish this card, negate. Blue Eyes White, Blue Eyes Max. And both of these cards are unaffected. Well, one is unaffected by my opponents, but you cannot be destroyed because of True Light's effect. So you do play through Raw. I don't think... Would that actually work? Okay, that actually works. I'm cooked. Honestly, getting beaten by the Winged Dragon Raw, pretty cool way to go out. Not gonna lie. You didn't even defeat me with the Ring Dragon Raw? Well, that was still a pretty fun duel. I should have summoned Azure Eyes. If I had summoned Azure Eyes, that meant that he couldn't use Soul Crossing on my monsters, meaning I would have survived another turn. You live and you learn. But I'm going to end the stream here. Pretty much keeping in line with my usual 1.5 hour streams. I really just want to play a variety game. Really just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I absolutely love this card game to death. Will it appear on a future stream? Probably. If... I won't lie, I'm kind of tempted to create a second channel just for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because again, I love this game to death. Any excuse I can to play it, I will take it. But normal stream should be coming back either on the 1st. Well, not. The normal stream should be coming back with LoreRim. Not this weekend coming, but the next. Or I may even do that day to record so that way I can get an early video out for you with Eric. And then the next weekend would be regular old LoreRim. I don't know how often I'm going to do variety streams. That's something I'll figure out in the future. But I'm getting hungry. My dog, he's very cute, very fluffy, and needs all the attention. Because what else would you have a dog for? But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you do play Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me know how I could improve both my Blue Eyes deck and my Blue Eyes Buster Blader deck. But with all that said, I've been Type 1 Dragon. you have all been awesome. Thank you very much for coming out. And until next time, huzzah, Rundu. And a squeaky toy as well. Good travels, everyone.